Oh yeah, there's something I've been meaning to show you. So this thing right here is the new Lawn Essentials box that I've been working on with Simple Lawn Solutions. We've had this kind of in the works for a while. So over time I've gotten so many questions about the Simple Lawn Solutions products and maybe bundling them together, getting it in some kind of package with all those bottles together instead of buying them separately. So this is the box right here. I'm gonna open it up, show you what's in it, and kind of explain a little bit about that. First thing we have here is, of course, the little lawn goals tag, and we have the Lawn Essentials box right here. So it's kind of a cool little touch for it as well. And then up top here we have a bag. It's going to have all of our sprayer ends in it, and I'll explain that here in just a second. We got a bottle of root Hume. We've got a lawn energizer. We've got a lawn food, and we've got soil Hume. We have the lawn energizer again, and one more lawn food. These are each covering 3,200 square feet, so we've got 6,400 square feet total there. Same thing with the lawn energizers, gonna be the exact same thing coming out of the bottle. And same thing here with our Humics and the Humic with kelp. I want to mention one thing that has changed a little bit. Probably have seen me use this in the past. This is one of my favorite products, the root Hume and the soil Hume. And I would usually just take a sprayer off of these lawn foods and I would put it onto these bottles like this. And technically, they were really not designed to do that. They don't fit these absolutely perfectly. Now, most of the time, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but sometimes it would leak a little bit out of this top part. So what we've done here is change these bottles. So the root Hume and the soil Hume now come in the sprayable bottles. These sprayers go right onto here now, fit perfectly, and it's designed to go that way. So that's one thing that has changed with this bundle a little bit. First thing we have here are the lawn foods, and this one is the 1648. That's what we included in here. It's a balanced formula. We've got 16% nitrogen, we've got 4% phosphorus, and we have 8% potassium. And we also have a little bit of seaweed in there and some fish. So a few other things mixed in there too to kind of stimulate some of the stuff going on in the soil and help you with a little bit of root growth. Next up we have the Lawn Energizer. This one is the iron-based product. Now iron creates a deeper green in your yard. So you can apply this standalone at different times of the year, or when you're applying your other lawn food, you can also do that at the same time. It really doesn't make too much of a difference. But usually I'll use this as kind of just a way to hold color a little bit longer and kind of get that iron going for a deeper green color. So lastly here, these are the Humic products. This one is Humic and fulvic acid, and this one is Humic, fulvic, and seaweed. So the seaweed is added there to stimulate a little bit of root growth. Doesn't really matter when you use this compared to when you use this, but with the seaweed, I would probably use this at transition times of the year. So before you're going into stress of summer would be a good time, or when you're coming out of stress of summer and you're wanting to give the grass a little bit something before you get into the new season. And speaking of when to apply these and all that, I made a lawn care calendar for these products that's also mixed in some granular products that you can pretty much get anywhere. So that's kind of a whole year-long lawn care program that mixes in some of these products with it. And also I created a little general lawn care guide for you beginners out there who are just getting started with this. You don't necessarily know where to start and all the different basics of lawn care, so I also wrote that into a little guide. That's going to be on the website here where you can purchase this. You can grab those calendars for your specific grass type. I've done warm season and cool season grass on there for these products. And also you can look over that whole guide that kind of gives you the general stuff on lawn care. So let's talk about this bag here a little bit and what's inside of that. 3 sprayers. Got a Simple Lawn Solution sticker, and we've got a miniature size Knorr lawn care sticker. Now, the reason for this is that I ordered a sample from a sticker company, and when I went to reorder after I found out I liked them, I accidentally ordered the smallest size because that's what I thought I ordered before, but it wasn't in fact the case. So here's a miniature size one, and I have one actually over on my workbench over here. So it is kind of still cool, but it does come with a little sticker in there for you guys. This comes with 3 different sprayers. There is a blue tag, there is a pink purple tag, depending on how you see it, and then a brown one. So the pink purple one is for the lawn energizers, the blue one is for the lawn foods, and this one is included for the Humics. But what I want to explain about the brown one is that this sprayer is a little bit faster as far as how much product comes out. So what I found with these, and I will demonstrate here in just a few minutes, is that it can tend to come out a little bit too fast, but we've included that with the Humics because sometimes they can be a little bit of a thicker product. So if for some reason you try out one of these with the Humic product and it's just not spraying that well, I've never really had that happen to me, but if for some reason you do, then we have this labeled for the Humic products just because it does spray a little faster and you won't have any issues with clogging with it. So what I would recommend though for spraying the Humic or the lawn food is to use this blue one. And then at the end of it, just make sure that you rinse it out well. Run some clean water through it, just spraying clean water, and then also rinse out this little straw piece here. With that, this will be a little bit slower. If you don't have any issue with spraying the Humic out of this, then I would go with that one. If it doesn't seem to come out well, then like I said, we have included the brown one, which is a little bit faster, and that will work for that. With these, I made a video this past spring using these on my application, and I can include a little bit of that here too to kind of give you an idea of how fast I'm moving with these. That is what is in the box here, and I also wanted to mention, if you do have any questions, I think you'll know if you ever bought anything from Simple Lawn Solutions that their customer service is fantastic. It's what they really pride themselves on. As I've mentioned before, it's a very small family company there that makes these products. So they don't have a large staff, but they do go out of their way to make sure every single customer gets exactly what they need, gets their questions answered. So if you do have questions here, there's an email, hello@simplelawnsolutions.com. You can ask your questions there. I can try to answer some questions if you have them as well. It's actually time for me now in my lawn renovations to apply some of this Humic, and I'm gonna go with the soil Hume this time. So let's go over actually using this, how to spray it out, and all that stuff right now. Any of these have a possibility of staining some things, so I always try to wear some gloves and also try to keep them off of concrete areas as much as possible. If you do happen to get any spray on there, then I usually just rinse it off with clean water. And the nice thing about this sprayer right here is that when you're using product, you can easily change it back to just water as well and kind of spray some water on some sidewalk and all that if you need to. So I really like that sprayer option there. So let's open this up, get this attached. These are all going to be sealed. That's awesome. It actually fits the Humic bottle now. That's great. Fits perfectly here on the handle. And I can show you now how to spray this out. That is the Lawn Essentials box, and thank you so much for your support. Check the link in the description to purchase one of these, and also check out that year-long calendar that I've made and the little general guide for all the basics of lawn care. Thanks so much for watching this video. We'll see you next time.
Alright, so I'm here in Florida today going to visit the people at Simple Lawn again. We've been working on kind of a cool project. Well, in the background we've been working on a cool project, but today there's a good chance they might actually put me to work on this project in the warehouse. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how it goes with this Florida heat, because it's supposed to be about 92 today, high humidity. I'm not used to it, that is for sure.